What's up, motherfuckers? Y'all know what this is.
She just took over real fast.
He always doing an introduction. So welcome to motherfucking some kind of way.
Hey, what's good with y'all? You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't know who it is. This is D Neil, and this is my girl Hazel. Y'all already know this is some kind of way. And today's topic, we're actually going to be a heated one. So today's topic is basically going to be about men versus women. And because as of late, I've been seeing a lot, especially on social media, that a lot of women are either trying to go back to the old school ways and some still on that BS.
It is not women trying to go to the old school ways. It is men.
1 second.
Yeah, no. I was about to say, not like hell to the no, no. Hell to the no.
What you talking about?
Women are not trying to go back to the old school ways. Women are taking ownership and head of householdship. Men want women to go back to being subservient, demure, and mindful, and the kitchen cooking.
It already started heating. I just mentioned the topic.
Just have better.
It already turned heated, and I just mentioned the topic. That's all I did.
Because it's not even a full-blown topic. It's not just going back to the old ways. It's everything.
I'm not.
Now, mind you, we are not trying to bat men against women. And we know that the majority of the topics right now are politics. However, before we started this podcast, we agreed.
Yeah.
No politics, no religion, no race war.
And honestly, this is not really much a politics thing. This is more like
no. This is not politics at all.
This versus that. Your opinion is what my opinion is. What you like, what I like. And sometimes we might have, similar opinions, and sometimes we won't. The only reason why I brought this up is because of the fact for most of what I've been seeing off of social media. So the past couple videos and past couple of days I've came across, which first of all, we apologize for y'all not even seeing a video for a past couple of days.
Oh, yeah. So I've been sick.
Yeah.
I was really sick for a whole week. I didn't even have a voice. I sounded like a full-blown trans. Like, it was...
I wasn't going to go there, but okay.
There was days where I didn't have a voice, and then there was days where I was damn near dude. Like, yeah. I mean, it was rough.
Yeah, so that's what...
So if I have a slight cough every now and again, get off my big back. All right.
So that's the reason why you haven't seen the video. However, and the drinks y'all see us drinking is something like a concoction.
Cranberry juice.
I'll call basically just call it Big Red cranberry juice vodka triple sec. But yeah, it's just what I can sometimes doing together. But anyway, the reason why I brought this topic up is because of
it is his topic.
Again, the reason why I brought this topic up is because of one. From what I've been seeing on a lot of social media platforms, especially Instagram for sure, is that a lot of women are basically coming at other women about what guys want and what the majority of us are basically, and what the majority of us are basically just have been saying for years. Not saying everybody. I'm not saying all guys. Some guys. That we are fucking simple. That most of the time all we want is the fact that we want you to acknowledge us, acknowledge the pain that we go through, acknowledge the simple things that we go through, and that's it.
First of all,
not saying all do.
No. Okay, regardless of what the whole men and women bullshit is about, I have come to realize and find out in my 37, almost 38. Long years of mother loving life, men are the emotional creatures, not women. Men, people will have you believe that men are based in logic. Men are based in right here, right now. Oh my gosh. But then go and look at a list of serial killers, and it's usually the man killing the woman because they got in their feelings. And they got overly emotional and hidden bushes.
But see, here's the thing, though.
It will be me and only me ever.
But see, here's the thing, though. If we don't show our emotions or don't show our feelings, we'll label as heartless.
No. That is depending on the woman you deal with, and you know that. Me personally, if you hide shit from me, I'm gonna become a fucking private eye, and I'm just gonna try to find out what the hell is going on because I vibe, and you know I vibe. I can't speak for all women.
That's what I'm just saying.
But for me personally, and for a lot of women that I know, we feed off vibes. Vibes also is attached to emotion.
But not everybody does that. That's the question.
Men are far more emotional than women.
But that's the thing, though. Not everybody does that.
It's not about y'all being powerful and hard and raw all the time.
You gotta look at it. So, from my own experience, right? So, from my own experience, I've been unemotional. I've been emotional detached. I've been emotional involved. I've basically been the person who, and I guess you could say, a woman.
Got it.
You know what I mean? My point exactly. But
you go through what women go through every single day. That's not
just the point, though. What I'm saying is the fact that if a guy doesn't show emotion, period, heartless, it's not emotionally involved, he doesn't want to do this, he doesn't want to do that, blah, blah, blah. We're not saying that
toxic masculinity.
Not saying that we're not capable of doing that, but if we do it, we're automatically able as a person that basically doesn't show emotion or with heart, period.
Toxic
or as you said, toxic.
Yeah.
However, when we actually show it, we're automatically labeled as a pussy. Period. Or as he just called it, a woman. So
no,
you just called.
So look, no, that's the definition of a lot of other people. That's not mine. That's not mine.
But again,
if you can't show your vulnerability to the person you're with, why are y'all leaving together? And you know I have a hard time showing my vulnerability.
I agree with that. But what I'm saying in general is the fact that
because it's always the extremes. You're either toxic masculinity or you're complete pussy. There's no middle. There's almost, and I'm using almost because of you. There's almost no middle.
Again, there's also the fact of if that we don't want to talk, we don't want to say it, we don't want to say it, blah blah blah. But see, here's where my problem lies when it comes to when you have women that basically want you to talk, they want you to be open, they want you to say this, they want you to say that, they want you to tell you what's on their mind, and then when we actually start to go there, it automatically either shut down, cut off, don't want to hear it. It's just that there's literally no middle for a man. There is no middle for a man.
No.
You know this because there's times where situations
men create their situations just like women do. Women want to be hard. Women want to be tough. Women want or they want to be all extra soft and pretty. So then when they have those moments where they need to be tough and hard, they can't. It's the same thing with men. You want to be all you want to swim in your vulnerability for elongated periods of time. That is what you become in that situation, in that household, in that relationship. You can't go this whole one thing for so fucking long. God, I can feel myself. That's just right. You can't go this whole one way for so long and so much time that the person that you're with gets used to that person. And then all of a sudden, one day or for a week, you're just like, bah, I'm strong again. That doesn't, no.
I was even going there, but again, cut me off. It's to finish. I was still talking. I didn't get a chance to finish what I was saying.
But go ahead.
I paused, but I wasn't going there. But again, so the reason why I say that, again, like I was trying to say. Wow, really? That's where we're going already? It's already there? Already there.
Yeah, please continue. I would hate to cut you off.
You already there, though.
No, go Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. What I'm saying, what I'm saying is the fact that I'm not saying that as far as like you've been doing this for a long period of time. Let's say for instance, a couple just starting off, right? Just starting off, they hit their. The fuck that's supposed to be?
Go ahead. No, I didn't say shit. Continue.
Looks still a lot though. Let's say a couple is just starting off. Not saying us, saying a couple in general, right? They're just starting off. They're just starting to get to know each other. They haven't been knowing each other that long. They just starting to know each other. They get into their first argument, okay, or their first disagreement. Or he's just having a bad day. Let's go with that. He's having a bad day, just in the third, but he's not really too much saying because a lot of guys they'll get off work, they'll have a bad day. First thing he does, he come home to her, whatever. Hello, how you doing? Blah 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 blah. What's going on with you? He caters to her, correct? Tells him everything about her day, this and the third, and what's going on with him. What's going on with her, and then he goes to get ready to tell her about what's going on with his day and why he's upset because she wants him to be open the area. Then she automatically flips it to make it about her again. He hasn't even finished saying what he would have to say on why he's feeling a certain way. She's asking questions on why he feels a certain way. He's asking questions on why he feels a certain way, and as he's trying to explain that, she consistently cuts him off or shuts him down or takes how he feels and flips it around on him. Then he shuts down. But you can't necessarily say that he's been doing that for a long period of time because maybe, for as long as they've been knowing each other for, let's say they've been knowing each other for like 6 months and they started dating around the 7th month or whatever. As long as they've been knowing each other, everything's been open until they got in that relationship. Once they got in a relationship, all of a sudden it's been about them, or it's been, I hear you, but I'm not listening to you. Get it?
No, I understand what you.
No, you're fine. I'm good.
May I? Okay. Is it safe?
Did she really just pull this shit?
Did you pause?
Did you really just pull this shit?
You all right?
Go ahead. Say what you got to say. God damn it.
Making sure I don't.
Whatever.
Cut you off.
Whatever.
God forbid, butcher knife.
Whatever. Go ahead. Shit.
First of all,
I'm trying to be funny.
What the hell type of algorithm you got on your Instagram? I'm trying to find out. Because I'm just saying on mine, at least one of them, it's not. It's about building the other and growing and prospering and evolving. Where do you find these people?
It's popping up on my shit. I am not doing nothing.
What's going on? Is there something
I'm not doing?
Because you gotta like these shits for your algorithm to change.
The only thing I liked it was
like
the one that Marlon said. The only thing I liked it was was what Marlon said when he was like that. If I'm with you, I love you. I want to be with you. I want to prosper with you. I'm not here to talk about my past. I'm not here to talk about what's going on in my life. I just want to love you. That's the only thing I liked it because it was a positive thought for all men. That's all it was. And everything else I came up had been something about with the cooking with whatever the fucking girl name is.
Oh, cooking with Kyra.
Yeah, cooking with Kyra, and then
which, by the way, I couldn't give a less damn about what that 20-something-year-old got to do with anything.
To me, when it comes to that part, when it comes,
I'm not tripping.
When it comes to that
nobody.
shit, it's just the fact that it ain't just cooking with Kyra.
That is just ridiculous. Talking about, girl, y'all better start cooking if I take your man.
Nowadays, niggas cooking for their damn self. They don't give a fuck anymore. We cook for ourselves.
Keep failing at this point, my guy.
We cook for ourselves.
There's too many videos right now you could copy off of at this point.
Thank you,
my guy.
Thank you. And there's YouTube videos that literally go step by step on everything.
Just saying. But anyway,
like really, I don't give a shit anymore.
If old girl can take your man,
weak,
you doing something
wrong
or ain't doing enough. That's on you, boo boo, because ain't nobody about to just take mine from me. So I do far too much. And it, baby.
I ain't going there with that one. Shit.
And it ain't just cooking. But anyway.
Yeah, we gonna go past that shit. But again,
No
I'm going
coastline?
past it. Yes, I know. I think I just went past it. God damn it! I think I went past it. Fuck, I wasn't going that far into
Anyway,
it. Shit, but
but no, but the thing is like I'm starting to worry about what's on your feed though, for real, because if this is a whole lot of what's coming on your feed, this is kind of concerning, and now I'm starting to wonder about what it is you're liking, because what you like, your algorithm consistently picks up on.
again, I like
One
one thing.
video is
One
not going
thing.
to continuously bring
Bullshit. Because I liked
because then
one
that
video
means
for
you
somebody
like
that was it.
that means if you liked one thing, that means other things have popped up after that one thing you like, and you liked those things. And from those 2-3 things, you liked those 2-3 things, and then other
Everything
things that
I've liked
popped
it
up.
has all been like positive aspect or positive inspiration stuff. And I've sent them to you. So that's all I've liked it. Everything else that came up has been on its own. I ain't got shit to fucking do with that. Point blank. But again, not everything has just been just on freaking social media. Again, this is also some things I've seen in my own past, in my own lifetime too. So what I'm speaking
With
on,
me,
no.
I'm making sure, because you look, we're on
If
a
it was
whole
with you,
podcast.
I would not put that on here.
We're on a we talked about this beforehand.
I know.
It's okay.
I know.
At least to an extent.
Yes, but it's not with you. No.
I'm just making sure, because the same way I would verify that it is with or without you, I would make that known.
I know.
Because I don't need nobody trying to be like, oh, well, why you with that bitch? Nah, I could do you so much better. You know what, big chocolate stallion? I'll take care of you the way that light bright bitch never could. By the way, I'm bright, not white. Don't let a hot iron fool you, my boy.
First of all, that's already been tried, and that was a hell no. Second of all, I wouldn't fuck with nobody up in the first damn fucking place. They lame as fucking. And third of all, oh my god. Third of all, I'm too much of an intellectual for that bullshit that they come with, so I ain't got time for that. But like I said, and intellectual matches intellectual. But when it comes to certain aspects of this shit, like I said, even though some women are trying to go, are actually trying to go back to the old, trying to progress and build up people. I'm not
cutting you off. I'm just
not
looking
saying,
at you.
I know, but I'm not saying that. Yeah, I know your looks though. And then when it comes to guys, you got most of the videos I've actually came across have been like guy building other guys up, and then you have those that basically like they've just been funny as shit. You know, because a lot of videos fucking funny as fuck. But
we constantly send videos.
Yeah,
I've had to stop.
But yeah, she's literally photobombed me like 25 fucking
It's not
videos.
photo. It's not photo. It's
No, I said video bomb.
Video bomb.
Me with 25 different videos. But yeah. But yeah, from like in my past lifetime, and guy, there have been where a guy has been put down for basically trying to do good for her, or it wasn't enough. There have been situations where, even with me, there have been situations where either me or that person who I knew was trying to do end over backwards to everything possible for the person he was with, and that still wasn't enough, or he was only doing just enough in her eyes, and even though he's literally poured out his entire heart, he's done everything possible, he's consistently broke on a consistent basis, made sure she had money, and the fact that she was never broke, his check or hers, that still wasn't enough, and still got put down for the shit. And like I said, from my own experience, it's frustrating. It pisses guys off. It's frustrating. So, and then on top of the fact that when you actually get into arguments about stuff, they'll go there and then you try to open up to them, and then it takes one thing and they throw it back at you. And then when they shut down, you wonder why they shut down. we're guys, we don't like shit thrown back in our face. We don't like anything like that. It's already hard enough for us to open up as it is. And when, the fact that we actually find a person that we actually able to open up to, and you take something as simple as a minor situation or something that could have been a heated argument or something that I might have just like simply just opened up to you and told you. Not saying you, just saying in general, but something I could have just opened up and told you that I never told anyone else, and you took that one situation and basically threw it back at me with. But just like you did such and such person, well, no, you didn't. You doing it to me, or why you didn't do it? Why you didn't do it? What you did to them back, for me. That's throwing it back in my face, whether it's in a positive aspect or not. You're throwing it back in my face. That's not going to make me open up to you anymore. And a lot of people today not understand that. Not to mention, some do, some don't. Some tread lightly with it, and some actually hit that borderline. Even if you hitting that borderline, that's still throwing it back. And that basically gonna cause the guy to basically distance themselves, where a lot of people do not understand.
That's not just guys.
Yeah, no.
A lot of strong-minded females don't like that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like me in particular, if you know how difficult it is for me to be vulnerable, period. You also know that I wasn't always this way.
Right.
People grow walls over time, over situations. Yeah. And unfortunately, whether or not people get into, whenever they get into a new relationship, situationship, whatever the hell the thing. First of all, I hate. I genuinely dislike the term situationship. Regardless of whatever the level of relationship you're in a relationship. Get past it. Get over it. There's no such thing as a situationship. If you are opening your genitalia to these mother lovers, you in a relationship. You open up your time, your energy, your genitalia. You in a relationship, bruh. It may not be a strong one, but you in one. But he just mentioned, I call them homeless sexuals. It mostly happens during the winter time.
I ain't never heard of that shit a day in my life. I'm like, what
they mostly come out during the winter time. They try to hit right before the holidays.
Freaks come not at night.
It ain't even free. It's the people that ain't got nowhere else to go, so they go, take care of their stuff to have a place to stay.
That shit before though. Like
homeless sexual. That is what that is. That is a person with nowhere else to go or trying to get out of their current situation, and they need somewhere else to go, so they gonna bone their way into another household. Anyway, homosexual.
Yeah,
so,
that part.
But no, what I was trying to say is it's not just men who don't like things thrown back at them. Women don't like that either. If I'm the same way, if I'm got to the point with you, shut up. Where I was finally able to speak on certain things, and I am very open when it comes with communication about pretty much anything. But if I'm talking about certain situations that I've been through in the past or whatever, we're talking about, what we've learned, what we like, what we don't like, because we don't want to, repeat that. That's what everybody needs to do, to be quite honest with you. Because there is nobody that has gone through anything in their life that it isn't going to rub off on the next person. Some kind of freaking way.
True.
It doesn't matter who you are. If you are Jesus Christ himself and you dating Jesus, because of what you've been through in your own particular past, something somewhere is going to rub you some kind of way, because it's going to trigger something. It's going to remind you of something. It's going to bring back a memory that you wish you could get rid of, but it's also a good thing that you can't get rid of it, because it's your security net. how you protect yourself. It's how you built you spent so much time and so many days, months, weeks, years, whatever, building this security net, security wall around you. And you use that for survival.
Right.
This is not just a willy-nilly thing. It's your own your own flight or fight. Your own survival things. Me and you, we've gone through a few different things where I've triggered you, or you've triggered me, or I've reminded you, or you reminded me. And yeah, when we bring that up, it's upsetting to the other one. It is. Because don't nobody want to be reminded of somebody else's ex. Nobody wants that. We want to be that one who brings out all of the positivity and the good and and the fucking Tinkerbell sprinkles and rainbows and Peter Pan never grow up dreams. Okay, that is not humanly possible. Something somewhere is gonna hit.
That's true, but at the same time, you're also supposed to leave your past in the past and move forward with. The only reason why I'm saying that is because of the fact that you've also agreed with me when I said this before, that if try not to bring your past to your present. I'm not saying it's not impossible, because sometimes that does happen.
You try, but it doesn't always work every minute of every day.
That's literally you don't decide. You try, but it doesn't happen all the time. However, look, she already getting
that is not.
However, was she? I'm gonna pull you up some more in a minute.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
However, but I know it's not. I'm not saying that it's not impossible. However, it is the fact of when you try your hardest to not bring your past or your whatever happened before into that situation or into your relationship or whatever's going on, you something like that will possibly happen. Not saying that it is intentional. However, that's why you talk about it. And supposed to talk about it, put it that way. A lot of people don't. They just hold the shit in. But you're supposed to be able to talk about shit like that.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, but or whatever. It's just race way out.
Whoever the people
this is
stupid.
Race way out.
We live on, and like our main street is an avenue that people racing through because our lights are so far apart that people, as soon as they hit one light, it's just and then they're stupid.
But it's the fact that shit like that happens sometimes. Like something like you said, we might trigger each other, not intentional, but it happens. And certain situations might remind you of what happened in your past, or what happened with an ex, or what happened with another ex, or whatever. It don't even have to be something recent. It's just something that became one of a pet peeve now.
Yeah.
And then
something you will no longer want to deal with.
Right. Or tolerate anymore.
Exactly.
And then when it actually happens, it's not intentional, but shit happens. So instead of you actually talking about it and you automatically just popping off, which again I dealt with before, that I've unintentionally didn't even realize it was a pet peeve for them at that point. I did something that I thought I was joking about, but for them it was a pet peeve. They never knew it. They never told me. Why? There's always communication, which is supposed to communicate.
It's supposed to be open communication.
Right. So it was something that happened, and I accidentally triggered them. Didn't fucking know. Like a big ass argument, and I'm like, bro, you could have just talked to me simply instead of hopping off at the hand.
This was not with me.
I didn't fucking know. I thought I stated that it wasn't with you, but it was like I didn't know this, so I didn't know that I did that. Blah blah blah. And I'm trying to be consoling and calming down. Blah blah blah. And she's still popping off. At this point, I basically go into I don't give a fuck more because I done basically told you several times I apologize. I didn't realize it was a trigger. You never told me. I didn't know. Blah blah blah. And you still popping off. At this point, I no longer give a fuck. So now I'm just about to just go about my business. You can continue arguing by yourself if you want to. I'm not dealing with all this bullshit.
Now, if you're gonna harp on a specific situation, harping on it is where you're gonna end up failing in everything.
Exactly. And see, I'm one of those people that, and I'm not about to sit there and continue arguing with you. I'm not. I would rather walk off from you and calm myself down before I pop off and say some shit that either I'm gonna regret or I'm not gonna give a fuck about. And I've done it several times. I've learned not to, but I've done it several times. I would rather walk off before I pop off at you. If I pop off at you, I'm going to say some shit either I'm going to regret that I don't mean, or that's going to basically hurt your feelings I'm not going to care about. Like I said, I've done it. And so I'm not going to argue with you.
Hey, I want to make that shit perfectly clear.
I said not with you. I said that.
Because, like, no lie, we've had arguments. We've had a couple of doozies.
Mind you, we've never argued before in the 13 to 15 years we've known each other. Never argued.
Okay, so look.
Not like that.
Look. This year, in August marks our 2 years of being together. All right. Before that, we have been like great friends for 14 years.
Bro, 15.
No, because 15 was our first year together.
Okay, 14.
Yeah, 14. 14 years, okay? So I tried to explain to him, while we were arguing or right after we just got done arguing, that, yeah, we've known each other in a capacity of friends, some of the best friends, confidants, whatever. In that capacity, once you become a unit, for me at least, yeah, you guys are still great friends because friendship should be the foundation, and we very, very much are. But now that you're in a relationship, an actual exclusive relationship, for me at least, that level raises higher and goes into deeper depths than if it were just the same simple ass friendship. It means more. It goes deeper. You're working your way to something more, to something greater, to something grander. He and I always knew we were going to eventually end up together.
Take that ass.
He made it very well known. Shoot. For years.
Old school, I chased that ass.
For years. Shit. We were going to end up together. Mm-hmm. And we did. Finally. Jesus. Everybody has bothered me about this. Mm-hmm. But the thing is because we're on a whole new level, a whole deeper level, we're working to something not just long term, but the rest of our lives possibly.
That Corinne Topanga type shit. But those 90s people that know what your boy talking about, just that Lauren and Steve Urkel type shit, literally.
For him, it's that Martin and Gina.
Cause I throw people out.
Oh my god.
No dead ass. I literally throw motherfuckers out. I literally throw motherfuckers out. I don't give a shit.
No lies.
Shit. I was about to throw Scorpio out. I mean, not Scorpio out. What that was going? Little Aries out that day. I wasn't even joking. He was. I was not joking. I was about to throw ass out when we had.
But he
on that first podcast.
Oh my god! With the dating gamers, he was about to be like,
throw ass the fuck out. I was not playing.
But we love her. We love her to death. But no, real shit. And because of this new...
Still love you, Aries. Sorry. I know you're gonna watch it. I know you're gonna watch this show. But still, again, sorry, I love you. But I was in that mood. You had to hit that button. Shoot, I forgot. I forgot we were doing a podcast. I'm sorry, my baby.
But once you hit a different level, everything hits different, or at least I feel like it should,
It's supposed to.
because you're evolving, and you're evolving as a unit. You're not supposed to remain stagnant in the friendship that you guys already had. You guys know what you are as friends, but you don't understand the lividity of how much more things hit and how deep they hit once you become more to each other. And we are on a constant fucking journey learning that shit. Constant.
Yeah. Whew. That's pretty
Not
good.
saying that we fight all the time, because we
No, we
don't.
don't. We
We
don't. We don't.
really, really,
We don't.
really don't.
It's just the
But
fact
once
that
it hits,
it's just the fact that shit that she put up with that what shit that she doesn't put up with. I find it's more for me. It's more of a
trivial
it
matter.
doesn't whatever it is what it is.
And
I
because
don't
he
care.
finds it as a trivial matter,
It
it
kind of takes her off.
pisses. No, it don't hit me. It pisses me off. It pisses me off so bad.
Like I said.
Oh my god.
Like I said, for me,
Because that
I bypass a lot of shit. I don't let it get to me. If it's for me, minor shit doesn't get to me like that. Major shit will.
Okay, so
That's just me.
as you guys learned in the first podcast, and I think another one as well, we hit on it another. He's poly. I'm monogamous. And he avidly chose to stop practicing poly.
Not to say that I have never been in a monogamous relationship. I have.
He has. I'm not his first one. And he's also not my first poly relationship. But that previous poly relationship,
she had a bad experience that she was forced into that was not
absolute shit. It literally almost turned criminal. I'm not going to divulge in how deeply that almost turned criminal. The point is it didn't happen. So we're good.
Yeah, that part.
But because of this, he always questions if his him being poly, as I have stated many times, does not bother me.
I still think that. I ain't gonna lie.
He does, and it's so aggravating.
But I don't question it.
It's so aggravating.
I don't question about
it. Him being poly does not bother me. I genuinely love him. Yes. Him. Yeah, he gets all the swallows. So anyway, so
anyway, continue. Yes.
Yeah. But it's him possibly practicing poly. And when I say this, I say it.
I'm prepping.
I say it in the matter of I think that his flirting sometimes isn't just flirting. It falls into prepping another female.
And I'm not.
For the relationship.
I'm not. I'm not gonna. I'm not. See, here's which is where again we're gonna have that. Where one of those issues gonna have that. Excuse me. That whole other podcast, the part 2 for the other one.
Mm-hmm. We're definitely going in now.
Yeah, that's gonna be a part 2 for that.
There's probably gonna be a whole lot of argument on that.
Probably would not surprise me. But the reason why she thinks that I'm prepping, I'm not gonna lie. I know I am flirtatious, so is she.
I am horribly.
But again,
we both are.
The way I've been talking like this freaking. So it kind of takes a little time for me to kind of dial back a little. Again, I've been talking like that for years, but it's not on the level to where, okay, yeah, I want you. I'm trying to, whatever.
And to me, it doesn't look like that.
Yeah. So I gotta kind of explain it in different ways. But it does trigger me.
His flirting with certain people, only certain, like that many, triggers me with exes because of how I saw they handled certain females. And I'm just gonna say females because one was a dude and
No.
one was a lesbian relationship who I was in a relationship with for 5 years, and the previous relationship was 4 years. You know how to kid with that, but anyway, anyway, um, appreciate him for my for our son though. So it's all good. But because I see a lot of similarities in the way he flirts with those particular people, it triggers me into completely shutting down or firing off. It's one or the other. I try to
I've
stay
gotten both.
I try to stay neutral as best as I can, but when it's certain people, and mind you, at this point I've stopped looking because legit shit, it just hurts. It hurts at this point. And he already knows this. We talk. We talk all the time. Nothing I'm seeing right now is new to him. Um so I've just stopped looking, but when I tell you the arguments we've had behind it are I've actually pulled yelling out this man, and he don't
Don't yell.
he's never yelled at me. He's never just blown up at me. And he did. He did. But it hit me hard because of what I've already been through.
I've
And
never blown
it
up at
triggered
her,
me.
period. Like, I've never blown up at her, period. Never yelled at her, never just been like,
Nope.
just shut the fuck up. None of that.
He's never said that even when he blew up at me.
No, I didn't.
He's never said
But
that.
I'm just saying, like, I've never just off like that. Ever. Until then. So, yeah. Excuse me, but
Oh, honey, you want
I'm about to go. But, it's okay.
to?
But yeah, just when it comes to a lot of different aspects, people, and I'm just saying people in general, don't realize, especially for a person like me. I'm not saying y'all don't go through this, y'all be going. However, for guys, about generation, however you want to put it, for guys, for men, real men, let's put it that way. For real men, put it this way: men have some type of support system, some way, shape, or form. Not saying all of you do. Some
I
of y'all
feel
do.
you. I feel you. I feel
It's
you.
either your sister, a best friend, cousin, some type of family member, or a colleague, anything. You know, for a guy, what do we have?
Y'all usually have a homie, at least one homie.
No.
At least.
Let's put it this way: if we go to that Pacific homie, unless he's either been through it or not, no. Because all he's gonna do is, man, just leave him. Leave him.
Homegirl's like, you ain't gotta put up with that girl.
There's a
You
difference.
ain't gotta
No. There's a difference between, and that's your homeboy who actually has your back, a homeboy who basically only has your back for his own game.
right. Oh, okay.
There's a difference. So if but I've been through situations where
His circle is so small that it's not even an actual circle.
Right. When we're going through something, like if we're actually going through something, it's literally I have to do you try to help calm that.
I have really bad anxiety.
I'm just saying. I'm saying as far as women in general, you have to deal with whatever's going on with you. If you're mad with us, we have to calm it down. If you're mad with us,
no, but please continue, okay? Because this sounds very
the facial though, bro.
With the woman who gives a fuck, it's a very two-way street, my love.
I know. I just say
okay.
that. I just.
A few moments later.
So I just want to ask: can jealousy survive in a relationship? Does it have a place in a relationship?
Does. Depends.
Situational, of course, at all times, but still, I just want to make sure I'm hearing it from a man's point of view. That jealousy is at least some jealousy in a relationship is okay in a relationship.
It is into a certain. For me, just because I don't really show it or as or that it doesn't like certain phrases. If you tell me certain phrases with okay, I'm just about me or my reaction, how I act. I'm not one of those big person people that basically like I'm jealous of this such and such. Unless I'm joking with you about something or it's poop. Like I'm jealous they got this, I wasn't able to get that, blah blah blah. But come to like a relationship, something like that. Most 9 times out of 10, my actions will show you that my reaction. But I'll probably just look at you, trying to get your attention. You're constantly showing it up to somebody else's attention. But now,
Okay, but what about if you're not showing, like, let's just say it's me, and I'm not showing that other person you're rating?
that aspect, then I'm either going to interlude or interject. I should interject and pull you from that person, or just start a bunch of bullshit, joking wise, just to kind of get you to and kind of slowly walk you off. That's kind of what I would do. And not everybody is like that. Some people just gonna just go out there and just pull you from it. I'm going to respectfully come up there and be like, okay, take myself in conversation on and just pull you, or just call you like, oh, babe, somebody's or can you come see for a sec? I need to talk to you about something. Or they still don't, if they still can't catch the fucking hint, then I'm just gonna walk down, just gonna come up there. Don't see right there and they pull you from it.
Now,
Or whatever.
mind you, this has not
Joking.
been the response to everything, because more recently you've gotten a bit more on the side.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I've been more bring that ass here, girl, type of shit. You know. So I'm not gonna lie about that.
Or keep playing with me, bruh. Keep playing with me, bruh.
Yeah.
It's gonna be you got one more time to tell my girl something.
Yeah, that has been of late because some people just don't know when they just can't read a fucking room, and there's certain things that I don't tolerate. Period. Never have. Never will. Blatant disrespect, I don't tolerate at all. Period. You know, because person, especially if you know that person, still trying to throw sarcastic remarks in or try to shoot your shot, really blatantly showing obviously they don't want to try, yeah. Or you call yourself trying to be funny, throw little aspects of side remarks in, and think somebody's not gonna pick on it, and I'm not gonna find out. Yeah, it's shit I don't play with. That's one of my don't.
And me personally, when it comes, I don't really. It's definitely him flirting. That's cool. To okay, bitch, shut the fuck out. And then once it hits, be Oh God, got it. Criminal activity. All right, cool. This is where we're ending up. Mind you, I don't think about a lot of ish before, pretty much almost all ish before I say it, and even less when I do it. So, at this point, when it comes to this chocolate Adonis, if it happens, you brought it on you. May the odds be ever in your.
And just, like I said, this is that some guys put with. I get you flirting, and that's complete.
Mm-hmm.
And I get the flirting thing. Get that. However, if they're basically telling you who or you know how to read a room and completely be like, look, this is and that's not happen, and you still try to pull some bullshit, then yeah, Marty Marr coming out of me.
And mind you, I'm the type of person, um, I'm not gonna blame it on a horoscope or uterus community or anything retarded or anything like that. I just am who I am.
Yeah.
And once I'm in love with somebody, they're basically, and every once in a while you may get a little remark or jokey joke or but that's genuinely all it is. Unless I'm trying to get a toy. Toys will be explained later. Future dates. However, I- so I honestly, once I hit a certain point when I'm with somebody, I don't really see nobody else. So flirting for me pretty much dies down to almost nil. And the nil is only because it can spice up a conversation. And I'm big on conversation. I'm huge on them. If you can enwrap me in a conversation, it is everything for me. I'm a sapiosexual. Intelligence just me. Okay? Obvious.
That in book.
Take me to Barnes and Noble. That's my shop, baby. Yes. Oh my God.
Ever seen anybody get excited over going to a bookstore or library?
Not just excited. I swear for God, I be having
Like I said, ever seen anybody get excited over Barnes and Noble or a library?
You thought Belle was happy?
This is a real live Belle.
That saltine ain't got nothing on me.
Real live Belle.
That little saltine ain't got shit on me.
But
that little colonizer can't. She ain't know how to treat a library the right way, because if she did, she would have let Beast be a beast in that library, baby. So have you ever been
talking about a library?
Have you ever been swallow?
She just went ham on talking about beauty and beast in a library.
Do you know what it's like to be swallow? Yeah, all of it.
I just got one thing to say. Baby.
Oh my gosh!
It's on fire. Oh man.
For me, every time he does that, and I swear for God, he will pull that. You know when you know when your person. Anyway, when they come up behind you and they get like right up on that sweet spot on your neck, just, and then they get all up on your earlobe, just, and then they get right up in here where they get that growly voice, and then
You said my son.
When I tell you the amount of creepy ass jump out I try to do. Oh my god.
It's funny as fuck though.
That ish for me is akin to you show we kin niece. you show you my kin.
Oh man, that's funny as hell. It's funny.
That shit is funny.
But again, like I said, as far as women,
this is a topic on a lot of different levels. A lot of variations. This is not the sole whatever. There are so many effing things. That whole bear or a man, first of all, that's stupid. Because if you have those type of people around you, check yourself and what you're attracting in your life.
Yeah.
Okay? Because obviously I ain't choosing no bear. I'm just saying. Not just no regular wolf. This motherfucking lycanthrope. You like it. Anyway,
I'll take that.
So
I shall take that.
But yeah, no, this topic goes to so many varieties, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna come back around to it because we're always gonna have various people on here with all their different opinions. We're gonna come back around and have a whole new situation or a plethora of situations.
Again, if there's anything y'all want us to talk about or a topic like that, be sure to basically put that in the comments below.
Or hit us up on some kind of way. What is it? 2 at gmail.com? Some kind of way with the number 2. And kinda KINDA. Some kind of way 2 at gmail.com.
Yeah, and we'll be sure to basically talk about it on the show.
Yeah, we'll get around to it, I promise you.
Definitely.
And we're gonna have more story time with Mama Choo Choo. And this next time, baby gonna dress up. Yes.
Can you tell this blur is that you're excited about this shit? I'm not that deep into freaking darkness. I mean, this is the yang. Obviously. So, but into the next podcast, we're gonna see when we see y'all. I'll let y'all when we see you. Deuces.